Yeah. So I will quickly revise what we have discussed in last class. So the last class we have started with what is the ERP, right? So and later on we have discussed how different modules in SAP I told. Okay, different modules in SAP, how it will work and how the layers will work in SAP I told, and evolution of this R by 2, R by 3, ECC and S4 Hana we have discussed in last class. Okay, now we'll see the main difference between ECC and S4 Hana. Okay, step by step I will go, because if you are very new to S4 Hana, so that in detail I will explain. Okay, so main difference between ECC and S4 Hana, so that you can compare why S4 Hana is implemented. Okay, they have upgraded to S4 Hana. Okay, and then we'll go in detail to S4 Hana. Okay, so see, I will open the SAP screen. See, I'm opening now ECC server. Okay, so how we came to know it's ECC or not here and all, whatever we can write. Okay, so how we came to know how to check whether which system you are working, right? So that we'll see. See, this is a client, and see username and password. Who will create this client? Basis team will create this client. Okay, this is the highest entity in any business. Okay, don't worry about this one. Once class proceeds, you will understand in detail. Okay, as of now we can understand this is a server. Okay, different servers will get different numbers, like 800 I'm using, means in this only this user ID and password will come. Okay, so who will set up all these things? Basis team, as I explained, right? So different models we have, so the basis consultants will create this client and user ID and passwords. Okay, so I will open. So this is the initial screen. Okay, this is a your presentation layer, you can call SAP Easy Access. Right, these all are end user access is there. Whatever you can open logistics, right? Here in under logistics or material management, sales, production, all the data which end user can access. Okay, so how we can check? So which system we are working? Okay, so we can go here, system status. Okay, here you can see product version. Go inside. Here you can see, so which system it is. If it is a ECC.
Akshay, I'm sorry, like the screen has hanged, I guess.
Okay, sorry. It's not, I have not shared. One second, I will show one more time. Now you are able to see, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, as I was telling, so this is the SAP Easy Access. Okay, this is a presentation layer. Here you can see all end user can access this one. Okay, whether they can directly type here a T code for any particular transaction they can enter, or else they can enter from here also. Right, anything they can go to see, create a purchase order, a purchase requisition, inventory management, right? All these things end user has access. Okay, so here in this screen, we as a consultant, we don't have access for this one. Okay, we have access for only SPRO thing. So I will show you. Okay, what and all configuration we will do it in backend. Okay, so I was showing you, so how to check which system you are working, which version you are working. Different versions I told you, right? So how to check that? Click on system and click on status and product version. Here, go inside here. Here you can see. Okay, SAP underscore APPL. Okay, this is the SAP version. SAP underscore APP. You can see here. This one, SAP underscore APPL. Okay, this is this is 617. This is the release code. Okay, 617 means SAP EC, SAP enhancement, SAP ECC 6 enhancement package 7. Okay, like that you can understand. Okay, 6, 1, this 7 will be, it is, you can call it X. Okay. I'll write and show here. So how you will check here, if it is a ECC system, 1 second. Yeah. If it's a ECC, so we need to check for SAP underscore APPL. Okay. And then the 6 series, 6.1 SAP ECC 6, and this is X, and enhancement package X. So which one is there, that we can check here. Okay, I will show you here one more time. So what's this? SAP underscore APPL. Okay, this is release code 617. Told right here. ECC 6 enhancement 7. Like that you can identify. Okay, this is ECC. So how S4 HANA we can check. Okay, so before going that, I will go to S4 HANA screen. In S4 HANA also, as I told, this GUI screen will be there. Apart from that, we have Fury screen also, right? So Fury will have a separate topic, so I will explain in that one. Okay, so now we'll see here. Here our end users will work. So where we will work as a consultant, SPRO. Okay, SAP reference object. Okay, once you enter inside here, we have an implementation guide. Okay, SAP reference IMG. IMG means implementation guide. How we need to implement SAP, everything it will be there. Here now inside, in this one, end user they don't have access for this one. So we consultant have access here. We can create our customizations, logic, everything we can do it here. Okay, this is like you can tell this is a different screen as I told, right? We have entered in 800 server, right? So whenever we as a consultant we are entering, we will enter in different server. Okay, as I told, we have 3 different server: development and quality and production. End users will work in production server. We will, as a consultant, will work in development and quality server. Okay. So what exactly we'll do it in here, implementation guide, you will get to know. So once class proceeds. Okay, so this is a navigation I'm showing you. Once we log out, so I will open an S4 HANA screen. Before that, I will show you. Okay, this is ECC. In S4 HANA, how it will work, how to check whether it is S4 HANA or not. For that, we will understand how the initially S4 HANA, we will call S4 HANA, S4 core. We need to look for this one, S4 core. If S4 core is there, then the system is S4 HANA. And then in S4 HANA, we have different versions, right? So in that we have different release codes we have. Right? Initially, S4 SAP has introduced 1511. Okay, this 15 is a year, 11 is a month. Okay, so initially SAP S4 HANA, they have introduced this version first, 1511. Okay, and then later on they have introduced 1610. They have introduced again 16 is 2016 and year is 10. Month is 10. Okay, and then they have introduced 1709. Okay, and then 1809. Now 1909 is running. Okay, 2017, 2018, 2019. Okay, and month is 9. Like that, different versions came. Okay, how we are checking here? First, we will identify this one S4 core is there in that status, and then which version is there? How we will identify here? Release code is 100. Okay, 100 and here 1511 will be there. Okay, same thing. I will show there. I will go to SAP S4 HANA screen. Yeah, this is the S4 HANA screen. GUI screen I have opened. Once again. Yeah, you're able to see, right? This is the S4 HANA screen. Okay, how we'll check whether it is S4 HANA or not, how to log in and all, I will show you. Okay, so see again system. status. Okay, here go to product version. Product version is S4 core. See here, S4 core. Okay, so this is our it was like here we will identify okay, it is a S4 HANA system, and how we will identify the our version 104. Okay, 104 means what? It's a 1909. 104 means 1909. 100 means 100 means 1511. 101 means 1610. 102 means 1709. 103 means 1809. So 104 means we can identify it is a 1909 system. Okay, so 105 not yet came, means 2009. Okay, like this we'll identify. Here I will write it, for this I will understand. Okay, see, this one 100 is for 1511. Okay, this is a release code. Who will set up all these things? Basis concern. Okay, so 101 release code is for which version? 1610, and 102 is for your 1709. 103 is for 1809 system. Okay, 104 is 1909. Okay, currently we are using this one. Okay, by checking this, SAP S4 core will identify it as a S4 HANA system, and then you can check which version it is. Okay, so far clear?
Actually, is the standard codes like 104 for 1909, something like that?
Yes, it's standard code.
Okay.
Like I told, right, in ECC we have the 6 series, 61X, as I showed you,
Yes.
right? Like that. Here it is a standard code for this one. Okay, so now we'll see the layer, how the layers will work. Layers. This is ECC and your SAP S4 HANA. How this name came, everything we'll see. Okay. So now I'm just explaining the differences. Okay, we have 3 layers as I told: presentation layer, okay, application layer, and database layer. Okay, see, presentation layer in SAP ECC, what we'll use? We'll use SAP GUI. As I showed, right, this is the graphical user interface. Okay, so in S4 HANA, what we'll use? And here now only we'll use desktop only, laptop or desktop. Okay, we cannot access this screen, we can access only laptop. Okay, in S4 HANA, so how the presentation layer will be? We have again SAP GUI as well as we have Fury. Okay, or you can say, no, we have a web browser here. Okay, so Fury is again a different interface. So we'll go in detail in a separate topic. Okay, tomorrow's session will discuss that entirely related to Fury. Okay, so this is the main difference. Okay, here in Fury, right? So we can access it in laptop, in what is that, in mobile. Okay, in tablet. Because all our end users, right, they can use it in mobile, laptop, and all. They can create purchase order. They can do the goods receipt. They can analyze the reports. They can pull the report. Everything they can do it in mobile and tablet. Okay, that is the advantage. Okay, that's why that is here you can understand the difference. Meaning application layer, application layer wise, if you check means, so in SAP ECC, so we have our enhancement packages. We have different. Okay, EHP 8, 167, everything we have. Okay, here what we have, different enhanced package, different versions we have. Accordingly, we'll update. Here what we have in SAP S4 HANA. Okay, here we have version, right? We'll define by year 1501 to 1909. Okay, like this we'll identify. Here enhancement, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that we'll do enhancement, right? So here we'll do by 1501, 2, 3, every year we'll update. Database layer, if you check, means up to Okay, 2011, right? SAP was using different third-party database. Using third-party. Right? This is a major difference. Okay, so like your third-party database means Oracle, right? Your SQL system, SQL server. Like that, different third-party server they used to use to store the data. Okay, up to 2011. Okay, and here in database in S4 HANA, it has its own database. That is called HANA database. What is HANA database and all we'll see. Okay, so here again, why they came to HANA database? Because it's very speed, right? It's speed compared to this one is it's very much speed. How it is speed? Why they have implemented as HANA database, right? We'll see. It has its own database. No need to go for any third party. Okay. From whatever problems occurring in ECC, so everything it is solved here because in screen is very complicated in ECC, right? You can see here screen. I will go and log in here. See here, create purchase order. You can check directly. We need to enter a T code here. So lots of T codes we have, right? Our end users will not remember all these T codes. So we consultant we can remember, but end user they will get confused if you see the screen, right? They need to remember ME21 and like that. Each and every T code they need to remember. And you can see here many things are there to fill here. Documented this one item level data. So what and all in header, these all things will be there. They will get confused. Many data and it's not user friendly. But it is not like that in SAP, S4 HANA. In Fury apps, here we don't have any search option is not there. They just to type purchase order, only little bit you type, everything will come. To create purchase order, contracts, right? Your consumable materials, everything will come. You just type a user name, whatever. Okay, what I have created, that purchase order you want to pull me, just I will type my name here. Okay, whatever I have created, everything will come. That much, user friendly it has. Fury apps, right? So that is the main reason again, they switched into S4 HANA. Then next, so far any doubts?
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. So another question you can ask. So as I told, right, so here database. So up to 2011, right? So SAP is using third-party database. So in SAP ECC also, can we use this HANA database? Can I use SAP HANA database on ECC as well? Okay, this we will ask an interview. Can we use? Yes, we can use. Okay, so from 2013, right? They have ECC customers can use SAP database. Okay, for this you can tell answer, right? From 2013 onwards, our ECC customer, okay, can start using HANA database. Okay, so that is called what here? So it's called SAP Business Suite on SAP HANA. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so what is if you just tell okay, ECC in ECC you are using SAP database means what is that called? If they ask means you can tell it's a SAP Business Suite on SAP HANA. Okay, so on SAP HANA means you by default you can understand this is using in SAP SAP ECC. Okay, so what if it is called if we are using it in S4 HANA? Okay, in HANA if we are using it, that is called SAP business suite for HANA. Okay, this is called in S4 HANA, what we are using, right? Okay, this is in ECC, this is in S4 HANA. So here you can change this for and on, you need to remember. If it is on means it's not database is using in ECC. If it is for means database is using in S4 HANA. Yeah, somebody is asking something.
Yeah, Akshay. So does this SAP business suite signifies just database? Because earlier we talked about when the database is called HANA database, right? So I'm getting a little confusion over here.
Yeah, SAP business suite means what is this S4 HANA we are calling, right? This S4 means this is called SAP business suite. HANA means it's a database. Okay, so here we are using on means we are using this in ECC. For means we are using it in S4 HANA. What is this S4? Yes, for HANA. S means SAP business suite. This S means SAP business suite. Okay, this you can define. S means SAP business suite. Okay, or else simplified for HANA. Many things they will call. So, and then what is this HANA? HANA means what?
HANA is database.
Yeah, database. No, what is the long form of HANA? It's a high performance application, high performance analytical application. Okay, or you can call HANA means high performance analytical applications or appliances. Okay, this is a long form of HANA. Okay, basically it's a database. Long form is a high performance, analytical appliance. Okay, why it is high performance? HANA, everyone is telling HANA, it is very high performance is there, right? So how it is, HANA performance is that much good? We'll see in next slide. Yeah, so far any doubts?
Akshay, can you explain one more time the SAP business suite on SAP HANA and for SAP HANA?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so as I told here, in ECC earlier we are using third-party system, right, for storing the data for all the company, whatever company we have implemented. So the data is used to store in Oracle database, SQL database, right? Different server used to store. Once S4 HANA is implemented, the whole company is running on ECC, but only database we can use HANA database. From when that is started, from 2013 it started. Yeah. Okay, the whole company is running on ECC. Okay, only database we are using SAP S4 HANA. This HANA database we are using. Okay, only this we are using in ECC. That is called SAP Business Suite on SAP HANA.
Okay.
Here, in S4 HANA again it has its own HANA database, right? So anyway, we'll use here. This is called SAP S4 HANA for database.
Okay.
Business Suite for S4 HANA.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts, guys? So we'll see how HANA is faster. Okay, so again, these are all, today's class, whatever I'm telling is more into technical thing. Okay, if you know all these things, nowadays for a MM consultant who's having more experience, right? Those people, they will not ask these all questions. If you're going for a fresher and these are all, so you should know all these things. Okay, so how the backend data will work. Okay, so wherever we are working, how it is working, we need to know, right? That's why you need to learn. And in some, in here, they will ask some certification questions also, which they will ask, I will tell. Okay, so why HANA is faster? Okay, so why? Because so before that I will write it here. SAP S4 HANA is an application which runs only on HANA database. Okay, so here I told, right, ECC they can run in HANA database, but in S4 HANA, right, here it is only it can run in HANA database. We cannot use Oracle SQL here. Okay, that's what I have written. S4 HANA is the application which runs only on HANA database. Okay, so where here we have Fury, right? One more dot, no, interface. Fury is a, you can tell it's a presentation layer. You can call it's a new interface. Old one is GUI, right? Graphical user interface. Both will use in S4 HANA. So I will just simply show you how the Fury screen will look. Here you can see. You run from here also, you can run a Fury Launchpad. I have already opened it in here. You can open it in anywhere. Google, you can open, you can just press your user ID and password, it will open. See here. This is the Fury screen. See, right? Yes, this is a Fury screen. Okay. So here, whatever above you are seeing, right? These all are groups and these all are tiles. Many apps we have here. Okay. Here you can see the search option. Right. So in detail, we'll see in next class how this Fury we'll use. Okay. So back to this question, how HANA is faster? Because so if you search in any internet, everything whatever you are searching, right? So anyone know why HANA is faster? Anyone want to answer this one?
Yeah, because the RAM, it's like some TBs or GBs they have installed in the RAM. So,
See, why it has in-memory database
or something, yeah.
Okay, what is in-memory database? Everything we'll discuss. Okay, first one is it has in-memory database, and it has how the data will store in column-wise, column-based. Okay, it will show the data. Because of this, how it is faster, we'll see. Okay, and third reason, it has multi-core processor. Fourth one, it has powerful calculation method. Okay, so one by one you'll see. So in-memory database means what? Earlier, what used to happen and what is the main difference here in Oracle server, right? In in memory DB or database. Okay, earlier what used to happen in Oracle, your SQL server, Microsoft is whatever third-party server you used to use, right? Here in that we have RAM and ROM. This right? In any computer, if you take, so we have random access memory and ROM, right? RAM and ROM. RAM means what? Here, whatever data is there, it will process the data.
Okay.
Okay. And in ROM, the data will get stored. Okay. Earlier, like this used to happen. Whatever in SQL or in Oracle server, if they used to use for saving the data. Okay. Initially, the data, whatever we have entered, it is processed. Data is used to process, and then the data is used to store in ROM. So from here, again, time is taking more time. Okay, for example, if you are booking any ticket, right, train ticket, if you are booking means initially it will process in RAM. Okay, and then it will save in the storage, ROM it will store. Right, if you are going to cancel again, it will process through ROM and then it will store in ROM. It will get get the details from ROM, and then again it is to perform RAM. Like that, two systems it will work earlier. Okay, so in memory database here, what will happen here? Okay, here the both processing and storage will happen only in RAM. Here both the things are happening in RAM only. Only it has RAM. Okay, here processing also will happen in RAM and storage also it will happen in RAM only. That's why it is faster. Okay.
Yep.
If you see here, the data is stored in like this. Okay, in memory database. Column wise, it will save. Okay, earlier what used to happen in Oracle and all, I told it, both processes are working. It's a mechanical component they used to have. Okay, disk and drum basis like that they have. Okay, so this much you are knowing is means it's more than enough. So you can ask the if both data and the server both are saving in RAM, means if the power gone means all the data will go, right. So for that will taken care by SAP, main SAP. Okay, so they have something, they will take the backups and all they will do, and then they will update everything. So what you need to understand, so SAP HANA database has in-memory database. Okay, in-memory database, and it has our both processing and storage will happen in RAM only. We don't have ROM. Okay, that much you need to understand here. Okay, this in-memory database clear. Why HANA is faster? First reason is in-memory database. Okay. This is again, your certification question in memory database. Second one, data is stored in column. Right? So all the data in SAP, it is saving in tables. Okay. For example, see here, right here, if you have any numbers by names, if you are in means something you are writing means, okay, here. Okay, any data you are giving it here, so it will calculate by your column and row wise. It will calculate. All data is getting stored in column and row wise in earlier systems. Okay, so now in S4 HANA, what will happen? So all the data is storing in column based only. So it is a binary method. It will save in binary method like 0, 1, right? So it will go into technical. Okay, so like that it will save column based. So it is saving in column based, and how it is faster because it is compressed. The data is compressed. Earlier data is it is not used to compress. Okay, now in column based here the data whatever is entering, right, data is compressed. They will compress and they will add this data. Okay, so if you for example so even in your mobile you are using, right? So if data get full means we'll delete unwanted things, right? So but here no need to delete. Earlier it used to happen like that. In SAP, in old system, what used to happen, the data is saving in row based. Okay, here row based. Okay, 1 second, I will show this system, you will understand. Earlier what used to happen, yeah, this is the S4 HANA screen. You can see here. I will open the table. Okay, don't worry about this T code. You will get to know. Okay, I will open any one table. I told all data is saving in tables, right? Here I'm showing you. I will go here, technical settings. Here you can see here, storage type, column store. You will see. So data is storing in column. Okay, so what I'm explaining here, earlier data is storing in row based. Okay, in ECC. Okay, here, so the data is not compressed. Okay, in column based, we can compress the data. Okay, so that's how once the data is compressed, so then it will become faster, obviously, right? And it is helpful for your reporting, right? Reporting purpose, your storage, everything. It will help once the data is compressed. We can pull the report and we can extract. Okay. In row based data, here it will not support compressed data. Here we can compress the data. In row based system, we cannot compress the data. Okay, this is the major two difference. So in old system, so as we are not able to compress the data, so if data is getting full means what we used to do, you guys observed who were worked in SAP, we used to archive the all the data. Every 6 months, 3 months, we need to archive the data. Why? Because data is getting full. We need to remove the from server and put it in some other server. right? Here, that is not possible. Whatever data you have, right, we can compress and keep it in the same server, same database you can keep. Now you are catching this point, guys?
Yeah, actually here, if we
Yeah.
compress the data, then again there will be like in the future again there will be like space crunch, right?
No, that's what. So if you compress the data, you will get lot of space you will get. So no need to in row based, we cannot compress the data. That's why here what we used to do means in earlier EC system, we used to archive. Archive in the sense we will keep the remove data and put it in some other server.
Yes.
That every 6 months, 3 months we used to do. Here no need to do like that in S4 HANA.
Okay.
Here, because data is compressed, you can compress the data whenever you want. You can compress the data and keep it the same server, and you can extract whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay. So how the data you can compress is the binary method. Like this, it will save 0 and 1. Like all it will save in column wise only, everything. Both row it will not come.
Okay.
Okay, again, more technical. If any one line you are remembering means it's more than enough for interview purpose. Okay, so that's a basic I'm explaining how this will work. Okay, as I told the consultant who is having more than 6, 5, 7 years experience also, those people don't know this one. That's for HANA consultants. Because they know operations and all. But as an MM consultant, we know the functional concept is that's more than enough. This I'm explaining. If you are a fresher, you are going for any interview, if anyone asks you, have in-depth knowledge of this one.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. So why it is faster? So this you understood. Column-based storage system we have. And the third one, we have multi-core processor. So this you know, right? So in i5 generation, i6, whatever hardware they are buying, so latest technology products they will buy from authorized hardware vendors. We have HP, right? Dell, like that. Many hardwares we have from there. They will buy the latest softwares, latest hardware products they will buy. Okay, because of that reason, again it is a faster. The last one, your calculation method. Any calculation if you have here. So in ECC also it is faster, but here whatever whole company sales revenue you want to check means within many seconds you will get. It will not lag for anything. That's why they have installed powerful calculation engine they have introduced. Okay, in S4 HANA. That is one more thing. It that's one more thing. It is very fast S4 HANA. Okay. Any doubts so far? I'll move into, again, I told this and all very technical. Okay, high level activities I told. Okay, so how exactly each topic, if you remember anything, right, that's more than enough. Once you're writing for certification, there are few questions they will ask related to this one, whatever we have discussed in memory database, column storage, right? These all things they will ask. So far we are good, right?
Oh. It's a general question actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Normally in this S4 HANA, just I've just read somewhere like there'll be in the future there will be logistic consultant systems like SD, MM, PP will be combined systems, right? So this implementation part will be there common for all, or MM it will be separate, or SD will be separate like that.
No, it's common for all implementation.
Okay.
Implementation is common for all, but whatever we are doing, right? Sourcing and procurement people will do their work.
Okay.
Will do their work. Here again in S4 HANA, we have Fury came, right? Here we have Fury consultants again. Okay, we don't used to have Fury. Here one more consultant is there. His name is Fury consultant. He will manage all the apps, right? Coding, develop. We need to development team means their ABAPers also will be there, but separate position is there for Fury consultants here.
Okay.
Okay, but whatever we need to do, that work only we need.
Yeah.
Okay. So now our next topic is how, so how the database will work, why it is faster, right? Difference between ECC and S4 HANA I understood. Okay, so now we'll see how our SAP S4 HANA deployment option. Okay, how many deployment options we have? You have heard, right? S4 HANA, on-premise, cloud, hybrid. So what is this? We'll see. Okay, SAP S4 HANA on-premise. Okay, second one, SAP S4 HANA on cloud. Third one, SAP S4 HANA hybrid. Okay, so anyone wants to tell here? So what is S4 HANA on-premise, on cloud, and hybrid?
On-premise means like, in-house, wherever we, at a customer place. Cloud means like, we install everything in the cloud, and hybrid is like might be the important data what is there we'll just install in our location, and other which is not, might be some transaction data we can deploy in cloud. That's what I know.
No, it's not like that hybrid. The first two things, whatever I told, so we'll see. First one is right. Okay, so I will explain. Okay, so what is on-premise, what is on-cloud? So if you want to implement S4 HANA, right? So how they need to decide, right? So how they will implement? They want to implement on-premise, on-cloud. Three options we have. So one by one we'll see. Okay, so we all have our emails, right? So Gmail, whatever we are using our Gmail, so it has that Gmail has a server, right? So all the data it is saving in where it is saving. In cloud and third-party cloud it is saving, right? Third-party system, it is shared system. There it is saving whatever our email have, right? So that you can call it's a S4 HANA cloud system. Okay, so we are getting the server access for subscription basis, 3 months, 6 months, like that we'll get.
Yeah.
Okay. So and what is S4 HANA on-premise? On-premise means we will install everything in so we'll only take the server. For example, so here we have in Gmail, we have so cloud I told, right? So in your company, wherever you are working, right? You have your own, your first name, last name, and your company name will be there, right? .com, your TCS.com, right? Accenture.com. So that is your own server. TCS has its own server, right? And your Accenture has its own server, so that whatever data is saving, right, related to your company, right? .com, it will save in your own server. Like that, we'll buy our own server for S4 HANA. That is on-premise. Whatever required, right? Softwares, license, hardware, everything we'll buy on-premise only. Means we'll take all this server with us. This, which companies will do? Big companies. Okay, like your Reliance, like many, employees will have many, they have, the company code entities they have, right? Those people will use this one. And the small companies, they are running, they have only 100 employees, but their business is running trading and they are getting good, right? So those people will use on cloud. They will get the subscription base. They don't want to install this one. Why? Because if we install this one to maintain the server maintenance, these all things we need to keep, another team is required to maintain all these things. Okay, here, so everything is taken care by SAP. Okay, you are cloud maintenance, right? So and you are that has a team, server team, maintenance team, everything is taken care by cloud. And here, whenever these people are telling, right, SAP cloud maintenance is there, then we need to stop our system. Here, so whenever we want, we can schedule the our maintenance. Server maintenance used to be there, right? That we can schedule here whenever we want, because it's everything is with us only on premise, right? So a hybrid I will come. Any doubts in this one, on premise and cloud?
Akshay, one thing I want to verify that on-premise is more complex to maintain compared to on-cloud. So on-cloud is more easier, right?
Yeah, you can call. No, that depends on business, right? So if you are a small business, those people will go for a cloud-based.
Okay.
Business, they will go for on-premise only because they have their own server, means they can maintain everything there only, right? They have their advantage and disadvantage they have.
Okay.
So here what we do, we will buy, right? It's our own server and hardware. From hardware, we'll buy from certified vendors, right? Like those who have license. From them only we'll buy the all hardware products, and we can implement on our own basis. However we want, we can implement our hardware servers and all we can implement. Right? For a small company, they will go for a subscription based, right? In cloud based, subscription based, 3 months, quarter, 6 months, like that they can use. Here maintenance is not required. This people only do. Okay.
Yes.
And hybrid in S4 HANA hybrid. Here, example for this win is, suppose, see, in Reliance has Reliance India. One second. Okay, so Reliance India it has, and it has one more company code, Reliance US also. Okay, so they have this Reliance India, they have no on-premise. Okay, in US they have cloud. Okay, combination of these two is called hybrid. In this case, they want to do like this on-premise, they will do in hybrid. India and cloud they will use in US. Right? In this situation, they will go for S4 HANA hybrid. It's a combination of these two. Another example, if you ask me, means, for example, here, on-premise, the company has our MM module, right? SD module. Okay, this is important example. See here, on-premise. Okay, we have implemented our MM module, right? SD module, FI module, right? Your EWM. Okay, like that we have implemented. So if you want to use the cloud-based system, so we have SAP Ariba, right? You want to use Ariba, right? Hybris, right? It's a sales software, new. Ariba means your SRM you used to handle, right? That is going to sunset, I told, right? SAP Ariba is replacing. And Hybris, it's again sales software, your success factors for HR purpose. These all are SAP products. These all are in cloud only in cloud. We cannot do on-premise this one. Okay, so what the company will do, they will take the on-premise, they will do, implement all these things, but they will take this from cloud. One second.
Okay.
One second. One second. Where it is? Yeah. Yeah. Clear, right? This one. In this case, they will go for hybrid. S4 HANA hybrid, because they have implemented these all things in on-premise, and then for these cloud-based system, because these are available only in cloud, SAP cloud, right? So this one S4 HANA on cloud, only these are available, right? So then they will do Ariba, they will implement hybrid, whatever they want, they can buy. So these two combinations, again, this is called your hybrid, S4 HANA hybrid. This is how we will deploy. We have the deployment options. How we can implement SAP. Initially, we need to decide, right, how we are going to do on-premise, cloud, hybrid. Clear?
One more question, Akshay. Actually,
Yes.
in cloud, see, in on-premise, it's okay. We can have our own data. Data will be secured. But in cloud, will there be any such kind of things? Because there will be like many people will be using cloud and it will be shared. So
that's what you are getting, that Gmail you are getting, right? Separate user ID password you will get, right? Like that you will get here. They will SAP, it is shared based, right? So they will give for yours. You need to buy subscription 3 months, everything they will give, right? So again, it is a SAP only. Data is secured only, no problem.
And
right, data will be secured or not.
Yes. And here, if any company will go for this cloud, there is no need to do any implementation, something like that, or they are going to just send only a few systems and they're going to implement like
no. Yeah, no, we need to implement. So here, we'll get the license.
Okay.
Here also we'll get all the hardware, everything will get the license, right? On premise we'll buy the server. As I told, our own server will buy, and hardware, required hardware, everything will buy. That servers, everything will keep it. Again, we need to implement, right? Here also we need to implement. Here also we need to implement. How this implementation will work, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Here only selection I told, how you are selecting. And what is this on-premise, cloud, hybrid? This is clear, right? Hybrid and
Yes.
any other doubts, guys?
It's clear.
Okay. So now we'll see different types of projects in S4 HANA. Okay, what and all projects we have? We have our implementation project. Okay, in this one again, implementation means what? So we are the company is not using SAP, right? So we need to go to that company and we need to understand their process and we need to implement it to SAP S4 HANA. Okay, direct implementation means whether it is S4 HANA or we'll remove this one. Okay, we'll concentrate on SAP only. Okay, but for both it is same only. Okay, whether it is ECC or S4 HANA. We have an implementation project means our company is not using SAP. We need to go implement SAP. Right? How we are going to implement, we will see. Right? In this implementation, again, we have greenfield implementation. Right? And again, we have our conversion projects. Okay, conversion or migration you can call. And we have a support project. Support project means the company is already running on SAP. Okay, so we are giving support to those people. If these people are having any, customization, these people require any errors, these people getting right, any developments these people want, so they will raise the ticket. We will solve their queries. This is a support project. Third one is we have a development projects also here. Any change is required, right? Any customizations required, right? So in some big companies now, they have separate development team. Their work is to do that one only, customization, right? They do it to do the developments in system. What a standard SAP, they are doing the different developments. Okay, and we have upgradation project. As I told, right, from ECC 6 to 7, 7 to 8, right? Like that, S4 HANA 1709 to 1809, right? Your 1809 to 1909. We are changing the versions. That is a small project. This is all the upgradation project. And then the last one, as I told here, your conversion project or your migration project. Means customer is already using ECC. They need to change it to S4 HANA. How this process will work? Or else your R/3 to S4 HANA. This is your migration project or conversion project. Okay. This is the overview I told. In detail, we'll study. Okay. So before that, so we'll see first one, how we'll do this implementation. So for example, here it is implementation methodology. Okay, how we are going to implement, however we want, we cannot implement. Okay, so in SAP R/3 system, how we are going to implement SAP in SAP ECC using ASAP methodology. Okay, ASAP means accelerated SAP methodology. Okay, this method we used to follow. Okay, what is this? We'll see. Okay, and in SAP S4 HANA, so we'll follow SAP Activate methodology. Okay, so this method, using this method, we will implement SAP. Using this ASAP method, we will implement SAP in R/3. In S4 HANA, we are going to implement SAP using Activate methodology. So what is Activate methodology? We'll see. Okay, so before implementing any project, let's say, so you see, So I am having my own company, so I want to implement S4 Hana. So my company, so I am running a business, so I am teaching S4 Hana. So my students are there, right? So I am building a software for this one. I need to calculate how much students are there, how much fees they are giving, everything I need to calculate. So any project, any software to develop, how to implement this software, how we are going to do, right? Leave this S4 Hana. Okay, so what in IT industry for software and all, how they will do implementation? They will follow SDLC, right? Software Development Life Cycle. Okay, so what they will do in software development life cycle? So they will do the planning initially, what they want actually, and then they will identify the requirements. Okay, requirement gathering you can call, and then they will once we identify the requirement, they will start deploying, right? They will start deploying the software. Okay, here I'm taking my example. I want one software to build. Okay, so how the planning will be done, requirement will be done, I will start deploying the software. Right, once the software is built, what I will do, I will test the software, right, whether it is working fine or not. We'll test the software and then we'll hand over to customer. Okay, so testing purpose, we'll give it to them. Okay, we have developed everything, check it. We'll hand over to our customer. Then we'll use the software for day-to-day activities. We'll run it and we'll do the regular maintenance. Okay, this is the normal method. Okay, this is in SAP also we'll use like this only, but in different way. SAP, it has its own methodology to implement SAP. So anything you want to implement means these are the steps we'll follow, right? Planning, requirement, right? Test it and deploy. This is the thing we'll follow. But in S4 HANA and in ECC, how the process will be, right? How we are going to exactly implement SAP, right? What kind of steps required? How it is different from our SAP methodology and Activate methodology. What is the difference between these two? Earlier, what they used to do, and now what we are doing, how we are implementing S4 HANA, right? This we'll see in tomorrow's class. And once this is complete, I will start the Fury, introduction to Fury. I will start tomorrow. Okay, in Fury screen, how it will work, how it is different initially, everything, why it is introduced, what is meant by Fury, everything we'll see tomorrow, and how the implementation I told, right? What is the SAP methodology, what is the Activate methodology, how we are implementing actually. Okay, we'll see in tomorrow's class. Any doubts so far? Guys, any doubts?
No, from me.
No, good.
Actually,
No,
I'm
Akshay.
telling that greenfield implementation, what exactly the term means?
Greenfield implementation means it's a fresh implementation, right?
Okay.
So when I'm explaining tomorrow, right, Activate, I will explain there. It's a fresh implementation.
Okay.
Whether the company is using ECC or whether it may be using any other software. You are going to implement SAP freshly means that is a greenfield implementation.
Greenfield. Okay.
Akshay, just one thing I wanted to ask, like by which day we'll get this recording?